Hello and happy Halloween! This is going to be an update video for the mod Not Lazy Chainmail that I've been developing. Plenty of great things to show you, some related to Halloween, some not, but all for the better. Now, let's get to it. This update includes 4 new cobblefiers for Cobblestone Generator, including the Deep and Crucifier, the Deep and Crucifier, the Haunt and Crimsonifier, and the Haunt and Warpifier. Deep and Crucifier makes Deep and Gravel, Deep and Crucifier makes Deep and Sand, the Haunt and Crimsonifier makes Crimson Nylium, and the Haunt and Warpifier makes Warp Nylium. This also includes 2 new blocks, Deep and Gravel and Deep and Sand. Deep and Gravel can be found naturally within the world in deep slate levels amongst gravel. Deep and Sand can only be produced by crushing gravel. There's also now unfinished projects. Before, when chainmailing anything, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't want that. I want to change it. You lose everything. Now, reset and get unfinished project. Can use a pair of pliers to recover what you get. Pliers now also do not shear sheep. I'm sorry, poor sheep. There's a mistake before where copper ornate lamps were shapeless. That is now fixed. They have shape crafting recipes just like other ornate lamps. Now when spooling wires or coils, there will no longer be a leading decimal. Nice and cleaned up. And the Miller's Guide is now removed from the mod as JAI makes it redundant. There are 5 new intermediary items when sieving: loose stone, loose deepened stone, mudpole, obsidian shard, and netherite fragment. This also leads to new crusher recipes, such as netherite scrap into netherite fragments. These netherite fragments are also now used in the crafting recipes for the netherite spike chain carpet and the netherite spike chain conveyor. There's also now new sieving recipes. A lot of changes, everything's been overhauled, including 2 new recipes for the deep in sand and deep in gravel. Making chromatic dust is now a 2-step process. Take your diamond, emerald, amethyst shard, melt it as normal, but now you get this chromatic mass they have to crush. Weapons also had some buffs and nerfs. The chainsword now does an additional 2 attack damage. The attack damage of all lassos are now set to 0.5. Iron Whip, Gold Whip, Copper Whip, and Rose Gold Whip had a reduction of 1 attack damage, while Netherite Whip and Iron Composite Whip had a reduction of 2 attack damage. There's also now a new weapon, Nunchucks. These are much faster, you can basically punch with them, deal much less damage compared to most weapons. That's their trade-off. They can also be enchanted with Disorient, enchantment taken from the lasso. Train, new enchantment. Every time you attack a mob, you gain EXP. And lastly, Defend. Every time you attack a mob, you get resistance. These both can go up to level 3. There's also been a major update to the chain launcher, as you can now punch mobs away with it. Take this bottle, chain launcher, punch, bye-bye. It also updated the We're Blasting Off Again advancement to require you to punch a mob with vinegar. Ascension Rune is also now permanent. Unfortunately, I don't have the levels for it, but unlimited uses. So now your Nether Star is not going to go to waste. Haunting has also been added in this update to be the counterparts for Cobblefires. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, blocks or items that go across it will get haunted. There are plenty of different recipes. Feel free to see what you can haunt. Attractive layer padding has also been updated. So if we apply attractive leather padding to armor and wear it, hold shift, you can actually see a radius of where you can pick items up from. 1, 2, 3. Teleport to me. Using lapis, redstone, and a pearl and an iron ingot, you can now make telemagnetic alloy. It is now used in recipes for attractive leather padding and the conveyor warper. There's also a new block, the item aggregator. The item aggregator takes items within its range and teleports them to a set location. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, they're all teleported to this block right here. The chainsaw is a new tool that acts just like the axe and can be used to quickly cut down wood. Last but not least are brightened versions of spool blocks. Now, just like how you can make spool blocks out of material spools, you can make bright spool blocks, which have this lighter texture on it. So, thank you for watching this video, and remember to chain on this Halloween. Goodbye!